All right guys, what's up? It's Felix from The Giant Traveler. It's the second day here in Rio de Janeiro. You know I had to try an acai bowl. I've heard so many great things about these, especially here in Rio de Janeiro. We're gonna go to the steps after this to take some photos and kill some time before we have our appointment and reservation for the Christ Redeemer tour. So this acai bowl is actually the first time I've ever had one, and no better way to do it in Rio. It actually tastes really good. I can't think of the name of it, but with queso, lemonade. My girl got a lemonade, a baguette, some eggs. That's what it's called, a baguette. So we're gonna eat some breakfast and then go and see the steps. And I'll take you guys with me.
Necesita azúcar.
All right, so right now we are waiting for Uber. They do have Uber here in Rio. We took like 2 taxis. I think the prices for Uber are slightly cheaper. I think it's like a 40-minute ride. It's about a 30-minute ride for 43 real. All right, guys, so we made it to I apologize if I butchered that, but it's giving Little Italy vibes, cool little city vibes. I'm not really sure how to say it, but I like the vibes with the paintings. All right, guys, up there is steps by the name of Escadrilla Celeron, and I might be butchering the name. I hope I'm not, but I probably am. But as you can see, I don't know why, but it's giving like cute little Italian, Little Italy city vibes. List over here of other things you can do in Rio, so I'm gonna check this out. We already got a bunch of ideas. Right now we're at the steps. We're going to the Christ Redeemer after this. I want to go there. I heard about that restaurant up there. We're definitely gonna hit the favelas. We're going to a soccer game tomorrow. Oh, and I'm definitely doing the helicopter. All right, so the best thing to do when it comes to like tours and stuff is to just find somebody like a local. They're always gonna give you the best prices. I booked it on Viator, which I've used before, but I've noticed this app, while they have access to a lot of things and probably locals and, you know, like contractors they probably use, their prices are crazy. So this guy's gonna charge us like $100 to go to a football game, while this app tried to charge us like double and a half. So having this guy right here, I talk Spanish, but my girl's better. So she's talking Spanish with the guy, getting all the prices, getting all the information. So yeah, try to meet a local guy who can give you the information and give you the connects and give you the resources, and they give you a way better deal than trying to go through a company. I wonder what the people who live here think. They're probably like, tourists, go away. Amor, imaginamos vivo aquí en todo día, mucha gente.
Acá, pero parece solo.
¿Tú piensas personas viven aquí?
Sí. No.
Viejo. Snoop Dogg. ¿Qué piensas sobre Brasil?
Es lindo el clima. Pensé que iba a ser más calor, pero no es mucho calor. Es parecido a Medellín, ¿cierto? Más o menos, un poco más de frío incluso. Y tenemos serenata.
Bem que viu, bem te obrigado.
I have no idea what he's saying, but it sounds good. If I spoke Portuguese, I'd be able to tell you what this says. Well, I have a translator, but I'm not even gonna make any excuses. I'm gonna use Google Translate Photo Edition, and I'm gonna see if I can figure out what one of these actually says. Oh, okay, so it's like affirmations. Look, it says you can do anything, you just can't. What's that one say? I see a bunch of things about art saves, art, pray for us. Yeah, it's like affirmations, or like positive thinking. Memory, souvenir. I don't know Portuguese. You know, I've went through hell and back to learn Spanish. I do want to learn another language, but I don't know if it's going to be Portuguese. I'm trying to think of what the most common languages and useful languages can be. Definitely English, definitely Spanish. I'm thinking the other one might be like some sort of form of Chinese or Mandarin or an Asian language, because there's like, what, 1 billion people who live in China? I can see that being useful. This place gives the vibes. They got really good like snacks. I think it has 3 things that are good. I think it has, I knew it had cake. I'm telling you, it gives like a little Italy vibes. See? Cakes or torta. Ice cream. I think this place has great cake, great ice cream, and great like juices / lemonades. Amor, ¿tú quieres smoothie? No.
¿Tú sí?
Sí.
¿De qué?
Estos lugares tienen ambiente de bueno postre, bueno smoothie, bueno helado. Yo sé. I'm gonna practice my Portuguese. Posso pagar con tarjeta. ¿Qué sabores tú tienes? Sí. Straw smoothie de morongo.
Smoothie de morango.
What the hell? Smoothie de morongo. All the currencies have like animals on them. This one has a weird looking monkey. So the smoothie was 12 real. Like this one has a bird on it. So 12 real. Very good. And in dollars, so like a $2 smoothie for a tourist trap. It's pretty good because I bet you if it was like New York, it'd be like $20. No. Fresa. So I figured I would talk about how me and my girl talk or communicate, because communication in relationships is super important. And you know, when I first met her, and I met her through a mutual friend, we both live in Medellin, I spoke literally 0 Spanish, maybe hola, ¿cómo estás? But I didn't know a single verb like quiero, or I didn't know anything. And she didn't know any English. Now we both learned, I probably know a little bit more Spanish than she knows English, but she's learning English. But as far as how we communicate in the beginning, it was very difficult. Basically all with a translator. I don't know, we kind of just worked through it, and she taught me Spanish, and we kind of just vibe and gel well, kind of have like similar energies, and we just get along, and she brings a lot of value and peace to my life. And you know, we're like a team. And now, almost a year later, I could talk Spanish, not perfect, but probably about 200% better than I did. If you're looking for a relationship, the best way to vet somebody is just watch them. But when I first met my girl, and you know, I don't think many girls would do this, I didn't know any Spanish, so it was very difficult to communicate. Well, it is fun at the same time because we're both like learning and growing. But in the beginning, I didn't know a single word of Spanish, but I learned with practice, watching shows and movies. And now, you know, like I said, I could basically talk and tell her what I want to say without ever using the translator. Yeah, sometimes I don't conjugate the verbs correctly. Sometimes she uses the translator, but if she talks slow, I can understand her. But she's a champion because, like I said, most people won't do that, like where the whole conversation has to be put on a translator, and it's very difficult. She's stealing my smoothie. Alright guys, so I just want to make one observation that I've noticed around for just one day. And look, I know it exists everywhere, and I don't judge anybody because anybody can fall on hard times at any point in their life. But it does seem to me that there are a lot of people living on the street here. But like I said, not my business. I don't judge because I know it can happen to anybody, but it seems more noticeable here. I know it's in every city, but from what I've seen walking around LeBlanc, and I think we're a little bit north of Copacabana right now, it seems like there's a lot of people unfortunately living on the street, which is sad. I also want to say that these very wide streets remind me of Barcelona. I've got a lot of vibes that, you know, it's very similar in ways to Spain, or I've only been to Barcelona, so let's not call it and generalize all of Spain, but Barcelona, in fact. All right guys, so I had issues with like 2 different banks. I'm going to show you guys a bank that actually allowed me to withdraw money from, and the name is Bradesco. Probably saying that wrong, but it actually allowed me to take out money. This bank right here actually, but not this location, and I don't remember the other bank, did not allow me to take out any money. So, oh, can I cross? Did not allow me to take out any money. I don't know how the drivers are out here. I know in Colombia, they'll just run you off the road. So Bradesco worked. The other ones didn't. And when I know how the drivers are out here, I don't think they're like Medellin or Colombia, but we'll see, and I'll let you know on that one. Just walking the streets. Oh, I could speak on safety. I mean, only been walking for like a day. Haven't walked at night. Look at this guy's hair. See that guy's hair? Pretty cool. I only walk during the day, but it doesn't feel like dangerous. Now look, I'm not naive. I know there's dangerous parts of every city, but from where I've walked, it doesn't seem too dangerous in my opinion. We're like pretty close to the airport, Santa Teresa, more or less. That's the only city that's popping up, or like subsection that's popping up right now. But we're like in the downtown area. If you guys can see, this is where we're at.
¿Qué dice? ¿Galerías? Oh, es un teatro, amor.
¿Tú quieres entrar?
Pienso que está cerrado.
Cerrado. ¿Tú conoces? She doesn't know.
I don't know.
She doesn't know. The buildings are huge. Look at the buildings. But they're old. You know what I love doing? I love just getting lost. Or I love just wandering. It's like the best part of travel. Like, oh, it's over here. Let's go over there. Let's try this place. Let's try that place. Let's try this food. Let's try that food. And just figuring it out as we go. One thing about traveling is it's not easy to travel with everybody. You'll notice that as you travel. But if you can find somebody you enjoy traveling with and is simple and is easygoing, like her,
Yeah, me?
then it's good. But you have to find that person, because I've traveled with other people before and it's like after like a week or a couple days you're like, I can't stand this person. If you can find that person, you guys can have some wicked adventures.
Tenemos el recorrido de Cristo Redentor a la 1 de la tarde. Acá puedes pagar varios tours, pero puedes también hacerlo independiente. Nosotros hemos solo buscado en internet y, bueno, este sitio, este señor, my gringo, está muy acalorado.
Alright guys, we are at the Christ Redeemer train station. As you guys can see, it's completely madness over here. So many people. We do have a reservation for 1 p.m. Necesitamos esperar ahí. Estamos temprano. Alright guys, so we are in line for the train to take us up to the Christ Redeemer. As you can see, we have to go in that red building, then come out and be waiting right there for the train to pull up. The line is pretty long. The amount of people in here is crazy. They got these really awesome statues. You know, I want to look up when they actually built the Christ Redeemer. The Christ Redeemer statue is more than 90 years old. Construction began in 1922 and was completed in 1931. In 2007, the Christ Redeemer was added to the new 7 wonders of the world. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was one of the 7 wonders. I know one of the other ones is the Great Wall of China, Machu Picchu. But it's pretty cool to know that. The views up there should be absolutely impeccable. I'll see you guys when we get up there. Alright, so we're getting closer. We gotta go in this building, and then we'll kind of be like, I guess it's called like a train dock, or like a loading zone for the train to come down. That statue is really high up, so the views on the train are probably gonna be impeccable. Alright guys, so we're super close, but look at all these flags up here. Pakistan, Slovenia, Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Australia, England, Indonesia, Puerto Rico. It's not a country. Puerto Rico's not a country. I see the USA right over there. Let's see if I can find Colombia where I live. See Venezuela, where my girl's from. Oh, Colombia's right there. I don't think it's 16 times 7. Let's see. So it's like 110, 112 flags up there. Oh yeah, look, 1884, 1910, 1931. It looks like the train was built around like the 70s. All right, so here's the thing. We had a website we bought the tickets from, but they didn't give us a scannable code. So without that scannable code, we can't enter. I'm holding the place because the line is crazy long and we need a scannable ticket. All right guys, so here's what happened. I bought the tickets on this website right here that my Airbnb's host sent to me. They gave us this confirmation, but I thought that I would be able to get on the train with only that. You'll probably see this right here. You need to go and get tickets. You need to get these tickets. If you don't get those tickets, you won't be able to actually get on the train because they need a barcode to be able to scan. All right, there's a chance that you can hear me. It's probably about 0. We're in line right now, finally. We're going up there next. I guess I'm taking photos. Not really sure how to get access to those photos. Nice little bar over here. And then we're gonna go on the train. The train ride's 20 minutes, 30-minute, I guess, reservation. We stay up there, and then 20 minutes back down. Then we're gonna hit a church. Then we're definitely gonna get some food. Probably hit the grocery store. I just hit a little girl in the head with my elbow. Oops. All right, guys, we're getting super close. Getting super, super close. We are in the part where the train is about to come. So yeah, officially like a full day almost. Not like a full day, but like yesterday and today, almost like a full day. But yeah, I'm really excited for this train ride. After this, probably get some food, see this church, and then go to the gym, to be honest. I want to work out. Here we go.
Check for boarding.
I don't know what she just said, but...
Listos para abordar. Ahora yo hablo inglés, español y portugués.
Y China. Chévere. There's a lot of people, not a lot of seats. So I definitely gotta get a seat. Sí. The line to get down seems pretty intense, but I think it moves fast. The views up here are incredible. The higher you walk up, the more and more incredible they get. It kind of feels a little colder up here. I wonder like who came up with the idea, like let's build this. And I wonder if the people who built it still own it or have any ties to it, because it's gotta be one profitable business. No real overhead, just a statue. Alright, so it's good to know they do have a bathroom up here. I thought for some reason that they only had a bathroom at the bottom. I think they even have a restaurant up here. Yeah, they do. Almost up?
¿Estás cansado?
No?
No.
Tú?
No. ¿Tú quieres ir al gimnasio?
Sí.
No. Este es mi ejercicio de hoy.
¿Quién está? I wonder if this guy is responsible for Lemmy Beach. I'll give anybody $1 if they can confidently say this name. Wow. Incredible.
Increíble.
Increíble.
Hay escaleras mecánicas. ¿Tú quieres?
Sí.
Flo.
Oh my gosh. Now let me know if you want that job. A lot of people, very, I wouldn't even say it's warm, I would just say you can feel the sun. The sun's beaming. So I'm gonna grab some photos with my phone, just enjoy the moment. Alright guys, we're leaving Christ the Redeemer, one of the 7 wonders of the world, completed. I will see all of them. Put that as a timestamp. I will see all of them. Not today, maybe not this year, but definitely in my lifetime. I assume there are monkeys over here. It's saying not to feed the animals or the monkeys. Alright guys, the Uber we're in right now, I don't want to show because I don't know if you could film police in Brazil, but they're receiving a ticket. I don't know if you can see it. I guess this guy parked illegally or something, and now this guy's receiving a ticket. People were like beeping at him. This is the first time I've ever seen this. This Uber driver is receiving a ticket. ¿Cuántos minutos tú crees?
Ah, eu não tenho. Daqui pra lá? Tu quer cancelar? Melhor cancelar a corrida?
Cancelar?
É, porque aí fica melhor pros senhores, tá?
Tranquilo.
Tá bom? Tranquilo.
Alright, so we got back from the Christ Redeemer place. Like I said, the Uber driver we had didn't get into an accident, but he got a ticket. So then the $20 Uber ride, or $25, or not $25, but 20 to 25 real Uber ride that it was gonna be, it turned up into being a almost 70 real Uber ride. So we finally got home. I grabbed my portable charger, so I'm charging up right now. My phone died, and we're walking to this restaurant that we had on the beach yesterday. It was super good. And then we're probably gonna ride some bicycles to Lime Beach to watch the sunset, because there's like not a cloud in the sky, but it's absolutely beautiful. And how the sun sets over the mountains is really a beautiful sight to see. All right guys, we found our favorite restaurant of the week. It's called La Carioca, and it's fire. It's right here. It's in Leblon and it's really good. So check it out if you're here. All right, guys, what's up? So we're at this spot that's banging. It's called. And our mission is to try every piece of food on the menu. It's really good. It's right on this main strip in Leblon and right on the beach. You can actually sit like with your feet in the sand, and the food is really, really good. So I'll show you what we get when it actually comes out. Alright, so tell me who remembers these. I just walked up into this little like corner store, right? This little like spot with a bunch of food, like a corner store, right? It's called Jornal do Brasil, right? Tell me who remembers these. I remember eating these when I was like 10 years old at the baseball park. Bubbaloo. I have to get 10 of them, and I have to get some ice cream. Look, they got flavors in there we've seen before. Blue, purple, I've seen red, and obviously pink. The only thing about this gum is it's really good for about the first 5-10 seconds, and then it loses all its flavor. I said I was going to the gym after this, and now I'm really going to the gym because, oh, I thought it was vanilla inside, but it's chocolate. So we didn't get to go and ride to Lemmy Beach, but I still want to show you guys the sunset and the view of the sun going down, which is absolutely incredible. The mountains really give this city an awesome touch.
Hola, es ya el segundo día desde que llegamos acá a Brasil, un país muy lindo, ha sido un buen viaje hasta ahora. El idioma ha sido desafiante, pero creo que ha sido un plus que Felix hable inglés y yo hable español, porque acá las personas o hablan o solo portugués o inglés o portugués español. Entonces creo que ha sido un plus porque nos hemos podido defender en ese tema del idioma. Es divertido, pero es desafiante.
Alright guys, there you guys have it. Another awesome day in Rio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content, more videos, and just really showing you that this lifestyle, this digital nomadic lifestyle is possible. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.